And welcome back to the Nothing Show. It's 8/19/2021. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's actually 7:15. We're awaiting, I'm going to talk about him. My guy, Marcin Mikus. He's hosting a live this morning in about 45 minutes with the CEO of Namebase. Namebase is a centralized top domain layer exchange where you can go and buy top layer domains and trade them, sell them. They're based on a blockchain called the Handshake network. We're going to talk about this in a later episode. I'm in the process of opening my Namebase account and getting funded. And once I get into it a little more, I'll do a little content. My favorite YouTuber, crypto YouTuber, is Marcin Mikus. I haven't mentioned him too much on my show because I've been holding back, wanting to get my audience together and then have you guys go over and support his show. But I want you to mention the Nothing Show when you do that, so he knows that I'm sending him some subscribers and that maybe he would return the favor and mention me a little bit on his program because he's got more subscribers than I do. And I want to do my own show and create my own content, but you need some friends. And again, I look up to him. I look up to his information, his knowledge, his wisdom is all on point. Super entertaining. If you guys want to watch a really good crypto show, all around show, it's just Marcin Mikus. It's spelled Marcin, Marcin. Mikus is Mikus, I think. Give him a watch, but if you do, and you could do me a huge favor, just drop a comment, let them know that you came there through the Nothing Show, and then you have to comment on his show. Whatever you want to say about his content, leave a message. But if you could let them know that you came there through me, that'd be super fantastic. It would be mission impossible #1 for my subscribers. So get it done for me. That'd be great. That would help grow my show, and I'd really appreciate it. So let's just talk about what I got going on. Got the Bitcoin trading blues today. And I'll tell you why. It's not because the price is down. Like, I knew the price was coming down. We've always talked about healthy retracements and bull runs, and we're in that right now. We're actually in the moment, coming up a little bit, which is good to see. But you're just sitting there watching your money kind of slowly bleed. And if you get to a certain point, a liquidation point, you're done. You're done waiting, and your money's gone. So, I was kind of faced with this decision. Like, I'd opened this trade a little bit hastily, but my liquidation point was low enough that I knew I could ride through the pullback that I knew that was coming. And that's kind of where we're at right now. But again, in my mind, the question is, and this is not financial advice. Please don't take any of this as financial advice. This is actually just questions I have because I'm new to trading, though. So I knew I was in a long position and I knew that there was a pullback coming. Could I have opened a short and traded that short position while having a long open? I don't know the answer to that. We'll have to do some research and talk to somebody that actually knows that, because I feel like I could have traded that short position, but I didn't want to exit my long position because I have a very strong feeling that we're going to go and see bigger gains before we hit that liquidation price for sure. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling it today with the with my Bitcoin trade being down, and I have a Ethereum trade basically tied into it. And as we all know, cryptos usually kind of trade with Bitcoin. There are exceptions. You will see other coins bump and run during a bearish pullback with Bitcoin. But in general, what Bitcoin does, most of the altcoins, especially Ethereum right now, I know they talk about it flipping and becoming unpaired with Bitcoin, but in general, they trade with Bitcoin. So let's just take a quick look. Let's go. I'll show you everything I'm up to here. Let's go to my desktop. So this is coin market cap, and you can see we're coming up just slightly today. The first tab is my trade. I don't want to show you that. That's my Phoenix trade. I still want to get in trouble. Let's look. Here is, I talked about this. This is the BTT file hosting service that I participate in. And you can see I ran 3 contracts yesterday, and you can see my future potential earnings up to 6 BTT has gone up. But I'm not worried about this number, because every time you run a contract, you make a substantial amount of BTT. Like my last one was 1,400 BTT. So I ran 3 contracts. I'm still awaiting payment on that. In my wallet, it hasn't arrived yet. I think it takes a couple days. This is Marcin. This is his. Marcin. Marcin Mikus. You could just listen to him say his name like all day long. It's just soothing. He's got a great delivery and just a funny guy. So, like I said, if you're looking for something to do, some good entertainment, start here. He's got great content. And again, he's going to be hosting this live with the CEO of Namebase, which is this, and you can see I've made my deposit in my United States dollars, and it takes 2 to 3 days. If it was a bill that had to be paid, it doesn't take 2 to 3 days. And it's through a system called Plaid, Plaid. It's a processing system, and I used it with my other exchanges, and I've had my funds available like within a couple of minutes, like 30 minutes. So I don't quite understand why it takes 30 minutes, or 2 to 3 days to get my deposit and get my funds available. You can also buy in with Bitcoin, which was what I was going to do. But again, my trading Bitcoin right now is tied up in a trade that is bleeding money, and I'm not going to punch out of it to make that Bitcoin that I have in the trade available. And I need the Bitcoin that's not in that trade as my leverage. So can't do anything there. I'm not going to take a loss. And then my other Bitcoin is staked, and I don't want to pull off some staking Bitcoin that's making 5.5% interest just sitting there just to buy some domain names. So I decided, well, I'll open up a US Binance account. Binance does a lot of trading and spot trading. So far, I'm not really that happy with them. There was a $2 fee just to put my deposit in. So I did that. So I just opened a small Binance trading account, which was fine. First of all, the verification took a half a day, which is fine. But then they have a rule where so that $50 deposit I just put on my Binance account, I can't trade it off the account for 5 days. So even if I bought Bitcoin last night, which was my plan, and then I was going to transfer it on to HNS, and so I could participate and do some, create some my own domain names and own them. And if Namebase ever gets integrated into Chrome, then we could have our own top level domains. And we're going to get into this. We'll do a whole little follow-up episode once I get this Namebase account established. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. It's a big waiting game. I tried a few avenues. I was trying to get it through. You have to buy HNS, which is the token that drives Namebase. That's how you purchase these top level domain names. You actually can create them, and then it's all auction style. So you create a top level domain, whatever you want. You can even make icons. It's really cool. Like I said, we're going to make a whole episode on this. And again, it's really Marcin's project, or at least he's the one that turned me on to this. So I feel like I'm kind of copying his show here a little bit by jumping on it. But since it's something I am going to participate in, I just wanted to mention it and let everyone know that it's a cool little project, cool crypto project. Not something you want to maybe invest in as like a speculatory on the profits and losses it's going to make. This is not a venture in a money-making operation. This is just fun stuff, a great project, and super cool. And I just wanted to get involved a little bit. So I'm trying to do that, but to do that, again, the on-ramp is a little, again, if you're familiar with crypto, if you have a crypto wallet, it's nothing. You just transfer some Bitcoin onto it, and then you exchange your Bitcoin for HNS, which again is the native token of the Namebase and of the Handshake network. which is the blockchain that keeps track of all of these top level domains, which are actually NFTs at that point when they're on the blockchain and you outright own that top level domain forever and ever. So anyways, but one of the criticisms is it is a little bit complicated, and this is just a project. It's not really integrated into Chrome yet. In order for you to use these top level domains, you need their extension, and it's not real convenient yet for the day-to-day user, but maybe one day. That's the whole thing, is we're speculating on the future of this project, that it gets adopted and integrated, and if that happens, then that's great. So again, on this website, not only can you create your own domain names, but you can buy and sell and bid on other domain names. So there's some great domain names out there that you could pick up on the cheap, and if guy eats hungry, or guy eats 1,000 donuts, or whatever it is, hot dog love, any domain name you can think of, that's something that someone might be interested in one day, you can own, and then again you can auction and sell at a profit. And already there's some crazy amounts being paid. If you take a look at Namebase, there's some pretty big bids. I think like an HNS token is about $1. So I saw like $675,000, $385,000 for one. The adult content names seem to be the most popular for drawing a high price. So anyways, we're staring down this live. I'm going to go and join the live chat and give it a listen, and we'll talk to the CEO of Namebase and ask them about their on-ramp for one, and we'll ask them about the potential of integration with Chrome. I think that's their number one step at getting this thing adopted, is they got to get Chrome on board to get mass adoption. So I got to work all day today. I'm going to go to the gym tonight. I was going to try and go at 5 o'clock this morning, but I don't want to be that guy that shows up at the gym waiting at the door at 5 a.m. for them to open up. But I have nothing else going on tonight, so there's no reason I can't go after work. So that's the plan for today. Gonna learn about Handshake and about Namebase this morning, and then we're gonna go and fight gingivitis all damn day long, and then we're gonna go for a swim and a jog and a bike and get it done. So you guys have a great day. Take care of each other till we chat again. Peace.